Hey guys, this is DoYou-Gi-Oh coming at you with a penguin deck profile. Tried to make this deck as competitive as possible, and I've actually won a couple duels with it, so let's get right into it. First off, I'm running 3 flying penguins for Rescue Rabbit's effect, so special summon for rank 4 XYZ, however you want to say it. I'm running 2 Great Emperors for XYZ summoning as well, but you can also summon rank 3 because you can summon any monsters. Then I'm running 3 Nightmare Penguins, so because all water monsters gain 200 attack, and then when it's face up, you can compulsory something your opponent controls. And then Rescue Rabbit to target the 2 flying penguins. And then 2 no penguins. I'm running that because I'm going to be activating a lot of penguin effects. I can special summon it and top up for rank 3 XYZ. 1 Spined Gilman, of course, to help out with the boost the attack. I'm running 2 shark stickers, thinking of maybe taking that down to 2, but for now I'm keeping it at, I'm thinking of taking it down to 1. Right now I'm keeping 2. Very helpful for rank 3 XYZ. 2 penguin soldiers. Its flip effect is you can compulsory 2 cards on the field. 1 max C for draw power. 2 puny penguins. It's very helpful for when some of my more powerful monsters are in the graveyard and puny penguins destroyed after being sad or flip face up or whatever. I can special summon other monsters, and it's especially helpful for Penguin Soldier and Nightmare Penguin to summon them in face down defense position for their effects. Now that's it for the monsters. Now on to spells. Running 1 Instant Fusion as to target Norden for rank 4 XYZ. 1 Aqua Jet, so it targets a fish, serpent, or aqua monster I control. It gains 1,000 attack. 2 Mores of Greed. You always want to just run 2 of these in a deck where you have all water, mainly water cards, because 3 just clogs too much. And then 3 Surfaces, the special summon from the grave. 1 Day of Peace, very helpful for draw power, obviously. Then also the protection from damage is very helpful in this deck because the monsters have low attack, so they take a lot of damage from my opponent's deck. I'm running 1 The Shallow Grave. I originally ran 2, but then I just cut it down to 1. Summoning face down defense position, as I said earlier, Nightmare Penguin and Penguin Soldier's effects, it helps for those. Run 1 Terraforming to target the 1 Lemuria, which I'll get to in a second. 2 Salvages, which is similar to Surface, except it's water instead of fish, sea serpent, or aqua. And then it doesn't matter what level it is, and you add them to your hand. But it's a similar card, it's just you take 2 and add them to your hand. Then Book of Moon, helpful for when my opponent gets powerful monsters out. I can Book of Moon it, or I can even Book of Moon my own monsters for Nightmare Penguin and Penguin Soldier. I run 1 Twin Twister because it's either that or MST, and Twin Twister is better. And then I run 1 Lemuria, so water monsters gain 200 attack and defense. That's obviously helpful in this deck. And then you can have your monsters gain levels equal to the number of water monsters you currently control until the end phase, so it's helpful for XYZ summoning. I run 1 Spiritual Water Art AOI. Obvious reasons, tribute a water monster and destroy a card in my opponent's hand. 1 Torrential Rebirth. So when a water monster I control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon it, or special summon them if it was multiple, and then inflict 500 damage to my opponent for each of the summoned monsters. And then I run 1 Wabaku, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Deep Prison for opponent's battle phase protection because my monsters have low attack. Then I run 1 Ice Bomb. very helpful, even for me. Like if I summon a monster that isn't uh, water, it's even helpful for like something like Rescue Rabbit or whatever. So, um, like normally it wouldn't really matter because it's gonna banish Rescue Rabbit anyways by its own effect. But like it's helpful for me to change monsters to defense position, and then on my opponent's monsters they just like basically get changed in defense position. So now onto the extra deck. I'm running one Norden as a target for instant fusion for rank 4 XYZ. I'm running one number 73 Abyss Splash, 2 level 5 monsters. I'm probably not going to get this out very often, but if I have both of my Great Emperors on the field, and I don't feel the need to get out a rank 4 or rank 3 by its effect, I can get out Abyss Splash. I run one C32 Struck Drake Vice, because if my life points are 1,000 or less, I can attach an exposing material, banish one monster from my graveyard, and then target a monster on the field as attack and defense comes 0. So if my opponent is about to beat me, I can do that, and then attack them with it, and make them lose 2,800. So, and then I'm not going to be summoning that with 4 level 4 water monsters. What I'll be doing is using 3 level 4 water monsters, or just 3 level 4 monsters to get out Shark Drake, and then I can either just keep using Shark Drake, or if I have less than 1,000 life points, I would want to get out Shark Drake Vice. But Shark Drake, the reason I run Shark Drake is if my opponent has a monster with less than 2,800 attack, I could just attack it. They lose life points, then I special summon it from their grave. Then it loses 1,000 attack, and then I can attack it again. So it's a really helpful card. Then I run one Bahamut Shark, so I can detach an XYZ material and special summon another XYZ monster level 3 or rank 3 or lower water XYZ monster from my extra deck. So my main target for that is Nightmare Shark, and my secondary target is Black Ray Lancer. Then I run one Snowdust Giant, and you can detach an explosive material, reveal water monsters in your hand, and place ice counters on it, which your opponent's monsters use 200 attack for each ice counter. Or all non-water monsters use 200 attack for each ice counter. Then I run Silent Honor, Urk, Pastel, and 2 Abyss Dwellers. Abyss Dweller obviously staple in water decks, and then Pastel and Silent Honor Urk. There's a lot of extra room in this extra deck, so I had room for the staples. Then one Gaga Cowboy as well to go with these. And then one Black Ray Lancer, negate target's effects. One Nightmare Shark. So my combo is if I get out Bahamut Shark, so I get 2 at level 4 out. So this is one of my ideal combos. Normal summon Rescue Rabbit, special summon 2 Flying Penguins, rank 4 XYZ summon Bahamut Shark, special summon Nightmare Shark, use Nightmare Shark's effect, so I can attach a level 3 water monster from my hand or my side of the field with an XYZ material, and then I can detach it and then target one monster I control, water monster I control, and it can attack my opponent directly that turn. Also, other monsters can't attack, so if like my opponent has monsters that have higher attack than my monsters, I would use that just to attack directly. Then I run 2 Fortune Tunes. I could just run one because it returns to the extra deck basically, instead of being destroyed, but just in case I'm running 2 because there's so much extra room. So during each assembly phase, gain 500 life points. That's helpful in this deck because you're going to lose no water life points because the monsters have low attack, and then it can't be targeted by card effects, so they can't like compulsory it or anything like that. And then if it would be destroyed, you can just detach an XYZ material instead. And if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can just target 2 level 3 monsters in your grave, probably from detaching them that they were in the grave. Shuffle them into the deck, and then return it to the extra deck. So a very great card in this deck. And then my side, I just had a little fun. The deck doesn't really matter in this deck. I'm running 3 Guard Penguins, because it's winged beast. It's like just kind of if my opponent's running some type of burn deck or something like that, then I'll put it in. Running 3 flying seas, especially for like just wasting my opponent's monster slot. 1 Regeki, 2 Dark Holes to destroy monsters, Massacre Strict for monarchs, and Light Imprisoning Mirror. So, hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment below.